Well, bear with me. If not, we are going to end it. I'd like to do this, but I can't find... All right. Oh. Aha. We got it. Think. Maybe. Let's see. Come on, YouTube. Code S round 2. All right, let me see. Bear with me here. We're getting some problemos. Oh, come on. I'm getting some issues with the feed. I'm just trying to find this and we'll be going on. Looks like you guys don't want to watch this much. It's getting late. So, that said, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We calling it. But you wanted to see a laser versus... or Lambo versus, what the fuck? I don't even know. I'm just shot. Lambo versus Cham. Yeah, that's a good one. ZBZ. I'm having trouble even getting the damn... It's buffering so much. Jeez, how many weights do they have on this? Well, hopefully everything will be queued up and good to go. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna have a bit of it. World Team League, week 2. Gonna get rid of some of this nonsense on here because it's a little separated than normal. God damn it. And yeah, here we go. World Team League. Okay, it's not muted. We're good. Holy intro. All right, recent results. Good Game Gaming versus Kaiser Gaming, 2-4. Team Liquid to Alpha X 1-5. Wow. Crazy stuff in Group A. And yeah. Let's take a look at the roster for today. It's Harstham, Scarlet, and Bion. Why am I getting no sound? Hold on. And Team GP's roster coming up here in a moment. I'm getting no audio. Something's weird here. Bear with me, guys. Usually they got all sorts of audio. I don't know what the hell's happening here, but... Okay, Ryung, Cham, Prince, and Nightmare. So let us see. We're not getting any sound. They usually have all their stuff. Bion versus Ryung. That's going to be a good match, too. Now, let's just go on over here. I got to make sure we have audio. And we got a ways to go in this. Let's get into the games. Let's get into the games. And here we go. We're getting a little closer to there. Little lame from how she goes. Here we are. We got Scarlet versus Nightmare. Yeah, I don't know why they showed Ryung. It is pretty funny. All right, let's go. Spawning the upper right-hand corner of Waterfall, representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Scarlet in the blue. And her opponent in the bottom left. Give it up for Team GP's Nightmare in the red. We're gonna make it smaller, Dave. All right. And let's see what we got here. Scarlet is going to take her third base on Triangle. Nightmare already up being annoying. And we just see what happens from here. Players, yeah, exactly. They put their ace players up. Psystorm Gaming did really well in World Team League. Not doing any plugs or anything, Kappa. Hold on. Yeah, not much to talk about here. You know what, guys? I'm starting to feel like the NA Wardy. Flapjack and Patty Mac called me that. This is a lot of casting. You know, I know when you do as much streaming as I do, that's actually a bit. Thorn, hit me up in Discord after, too. You and Magic Turtle. I wanted to talk to you guys to see how you're doing. Nothing bad. I just was wondering. And you can yell at me about the ads. All right. I think this is going to be a cool matchup. Nightmare being relentless with this, but we have two queens, two lings finishing up well before, and Metabolic Boost on the way for Scarlet, who is a little lower on the gas bank. She's pulled off for a while. She's pulled out of gas. And looks like it's going to be a Twilight opener for Nightmare. Scarlet seems to get picked apart many times by Nightmare. Yumi Ho versus Firefly, two DMing from Gerald and Silky versus Special, yeah. 6-0? Is that our chance? I don't know if we can get a 6-0, but honestly, if we can leave it up to seeing that Geralt on there. Oh, look at this, and these are our sponsors. TGIF, Stewie, and this is Season 4 of World Team League. Very good stuff, Nightmare going in, and yeah. Well, it is going to be a Dark Shrine, DT Archon. I think Scarlet's pretty good against DT Archon kind of play. If it was Resonating Glaives, I'd say she might be in trouble. I think we can, Thorn. I think we can. Yeah. Thorn, you wanted a lot of casting. Well, guess what? I would say I've done a good amount of coverage lately. We just didn't do EPT Americas yesterday, which can't fault me for that. I actually kind of wish I did in hindsight, but considering I didn't end up getting my garbage done, by the way, so that was feels gross, man. We do have a setup for Nexus, 4-minute Nexus for Mr. Nightmare. Robotics facility is not complete, and yeah, we don't see much of anything charged going in. This is starting to look more like a Dave build than a DT Archon drop. And I know it's not proper for a scrubby player to mention their stuff, but come on. This literally is looking like a build that I do for those who watch the ladder. And maybe that's what we needed to do, is more ladder. Because people are getting tired of the, you know, the non-Dave bad StarCraft play, but I was not feeling it. DT moving on in, and yeah. Oh my god, the Chinese sound of a Dark Templar dying is hilarious. Anybody else noticed that? That was pretty funny stuff. One DT falls, another one going. These are not some high-value DTs. He might as well just run all the way back home. Maybe try to pick off the creep tuber. That's about all he's gonna do. And we're gonna see a little bit of a gateway explosion. The robo. There was no robo. These were... I've not seen anybody do that. Just walking DTs across the map. Oh, sorry, the bracket. I don't have the bracket queued up. Let me get that for you. Apologies. Out the Shabrock. Let me get the bracket for you from World Team League. I've just done 2 tournaments just before this. We figured we'd cover a little bit of World Team League to top things off for the evening. So I do apologize for that. Code S. Here we go. I'm gonna go here and let me put that in the Nightbot for you. War Prism is on the way. Scarlet is looking ahead in army, supply, and in drones. So she's a higher worker count. Let me update that bracket for you. Oh yeah, so never mind. We're gonna hide the bracket because we already have the results. This is a good point, Thorn, as we were laughing about earlier, but we're still gonna give it some treatment in English. If you can call it Dave Cast English. It's something. The bracket is hidden, so there's no spoilers for those of you that didn't see this. It's a recast. Oh my god, the Archon's chiseling away to Queen, but there's a lot of Roach Raptor. Archon's trying to jump on top of the Queen. Nice split from Nightmare on the Adepts. Does he get some value? The charge lots and Archon's keeping this busy. Adepts do shade into what appears to be the third, but these Roaches are getting some good value on the Archons. Nice juggling or not, I think that's just too much. If these were Immortals, it'd be another story. I'd say they would just take it right out. That said, we ain't gonna see a 4th base from Nightmare, but we are from Scarlet at 11 o'clock, but the 3rd base is gonna go in to be defended from our Protoss player. That Observer is in a lot of trouble. The Queens, oh my god, look at Waterfall. Look at Scarlet with that creep spread. She is all over the map. Her creep spread is so good. I just, every time I see her, I still love to see it. Her creep spread is remarkable. And, well, battery overcharge is activated. Nightmare microing his behind off. It's a lot of Zerg, though. There's a Disruptor, though, behind this. And does it get killed? Oh, no. Nightmare is worried about the micro there. He could have got a beautiful, beautiful Nova, 100%. But he just threw the Disruptor away. And that might be the end of the game. Number 1. With a point on the board for Shopify Rebellion Scarlet. Taking the dubs. What up, 47ness? We're gonna screen this out a little bit before we get into game 2. Scarlet has a 1-0 on the board. Beyond versus Prince coming up. The last one is Sham versus Lambo. Naturally, it'd be the last one, Thorn, but we're gonna zip through some of this stuff. How you doing, 47ness? I'm gonna check on ads just to get that shit out of the way if they're annoying you. I kept the annoying stuff on because it increases the stuff. But I don't know, it's been a pretty hype stream today. 47ness, this is my 3rd event cast of the day. We had a crazy result of Geralt winning. Something crazy yet again. Anybody new here is still trickling in. Please smash that follow button and all that stuff. And yeah. All right. Let us move in. When is the game starting up? Let's go. I think we're going to have something else. We're just going to try to speed it on this a bit. Going on for another potential point. And yeah. All right, let's get into this. All right, here we go. On to game 2. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Scarlet in the blue. And her opponent in the upper left, representing Team GP. Give it up for Nightmare in the red. Can he get a point back on the board for Team GP? That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see, folks. Man, this is going to take some... bear with me for the VODs from this stuff. I'm going to have to do some highlighting after the broadcast. We're going to try to speed run this as much as we can because of, again, a lot of casting. Tomorrow is the OSC mid-season playoffs, number 2. This only other one of the year. It's a $2,000 tournament. I'm going to be covering that as well. Man, I've been covering all sorts of different tournaments lately, and I haven't had a single Dave one in a while. It's kind of odd. Kind of an odd feeling. But thankful to be having stuff to cover for you guys, even if it's World Team League where we already know the results potentially. But don't cheat if you haven't watched it. All right, in the first set. Looks like. Oops, I'm covering up the sponsors. I'm just gonna show you the sponsors quick. We got some World of Warcraft stuff and some other things I'm not really sure, as it's in Chinese. But that said, it's gonna be a little bit of a nuisance from Nightmare. Spawning pool gonna finish up for Scarlet, and yeah, that's all she wrote. It's all she wrote, fam. Two queens, 4 links, Cybercore finishing up, Nexus as well, slowly but surely completing. Probe gonna try to find out the third base location potentially, but has to be careful because the lings are out, and yeah, he might just go home. Okay, Nightmare is just gonna try to make it home and keep the probe alive. I don't really agree with that. He could have just mineral walked the natural and been fine. But I guess to each their own. He's going to be annoying with the path. Okay, he wants to be finding information with the pathing potentially. Okay. Nightmare trying to kill the Stalker. Scarlet with their laser beam focus eyes on everything. Gotta love it. Oh. A little pick off on... little denial on the Ling there. It's going to be a robo opener, by the way, from Nightmare, which is interesting, to say the least. See if he goes for like an Immortal Stalker Sentry push would be interesting to see out of Nightmare, which we've seen him do. We'll see what happens. He's going right into Robo Bay. He's going into a likely Speed Prism Disruptor, which can be... meh, we'll see what happens. All right, that said, we shall see what happens here. Scarlet is getting her third hatch down. Nightmare going for the meme prism. We got the Robotics Bay coming, War Prism coming before. And yeah, macroing up out of Scarlet. She's spreading some creep, getting lings up, putting some pressure, scouting for a third. Double gas going down for Nightmare. If that's scouted by Scarlet, that could be something. She's going for the Roach Warren, getting some spores down. Adepts are going to push out, even if it's just a debate to try to deny the scouting. The Lings being beautifully split by Scarlet. There it is. Gravitic Drive being researched for the Warp Prism, and there is Disruptors certainly going out for Disruptor drops after Observer going out. It's an Observer rush, folks. All right, folks, do you want me to just go into something else after? If not, people are starting to leave. I'm getting a little lackluster in my casting. It is already pre-recorded stuff. It's already been done. And, yeah. Everybody's seepy. All right. Double Disruptor Warp Prism with speed going on out. And a Colossus follow-up. I don't hate it. Yeah, that scouted tips it all to Scarlet because that's a speed prism. We know what it is. If you're a Zerg and you scout this, especially if you're Scarlet, you know what the heck this is. Queen's chasing it down. Disruptors going out. Do they get a good queen value? Oh, two queens fall. Not too bad. Value right off the rip from the Disruptors. Prism's going to go out, heal up some shields. And behind it, we have just 7 drones in production, a couple wings. And we got Glial Reconstitution. Blink is a follow-up for Nightmare. He's going to have to get Blink Stalkers in case of Mudas. Oh, and kind of a cheeky play here. Disruptor catches one more queen. They're mostly catching queens. I guess you're up to 150 minerals per 2 shots, so if you can catch a couple queens, it's all the better. My connection is the sleepy one, unfortunately. You're sleepy? I miss being able to subscribe to stuff. Alright, because I miss my Chicken Man emotes. Anybody deserves an a sub from Dave. It's Chicken Man, let's be real. There's a lot of people, but it is what it is. Dave, it got hecked up again on sleep, so. Yeah. And, well, we'll see what happens. Again, we're gonna speed lane it. Thorn, are you still here? I'm just wondering. It's always a pleasure, 47ness, to have you here. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. And Speed Prism, be damned, it's going out for some potential damage. Oh, two Novas get launched. And we do have some pretty big pickoffs. Oh, Overseer out. And yeah, should be some pretty wild and crazy stuff here, folks. Lots of roaches going out. Yeah, triple disruptor. I like this. There's a good disruptor count. Colossi with extended thermal lance. I'm wanting to hit keys, but this is all a live stream clean feed. Good practice for that stuff, because I'm not observing. And man, a lot of cleanup here of the creeps, some coins. Nightmare is in a decent spot this game. Scarlet is ahead, but he's got a scary army. Only thing missing, it is going to be a fast hive from Scarlet, a very fast hive from Scarlet starting out. But the biles are eaten by the Colossi, and that is not what you want to see from Nightmare. He needs to really get some damage done to this base. But Scarlet's going to have so much on the sides, as we see down here in the bottom right in the army supply. Actually, Nightmare's kind of leading it. He's got a bit of a death ball, but Scarlet's going to go in for 360 Scrum. Disruptor is going to make some good connects on the right side. Beautiful force fields. And pretty soon we're going to see some nice Blink Stalker micro with this, I'm sure. Nightmare ain't no slouch. I remember people were sleeping on him for a while compared to old Nightmare, but I'll be honest, a little bit of missed micro. Some of it is, well, we'll see. Disruptor's getting launched. Baneling's trying to jump on top of him. Oh, unfortunately, the Colossi has to be sacrificed a bit, but there's so many Blink Stalkers. Army supply in favor of Darth Sidious. I mean, Darth Vader. I mean, the OP sounds. GG, and Nightmare takes the second point of the series. You're asleep? Oh, you just want to see the results. Darn it, heckin' Thorn. If it's too late for you, I'll stop. Dirty GG. All right, we got Beyond versus Prince. We're going to speed it up a little bit. We really don't care about their analysis. I'm sorry, folks. We're going to put it up to head-to-head, maybe. Dirty GG, what are you doing up, homeboy? Dave came to the conclusion that I'm royally fucked here for a lot, but I appreciate you guys lurking, hanging out, watching when you can, if you are. Bear with me, we got some buffering. It's totally not streamed off YouTube, Kappa. Okay, here we go.
Am I? Or am I so sane that you just blew your mind?
Oh, Flapjack, thank you for the 20 months.
_Flapjack just subscribed.
Thank you so much,
Good
Flapjack.
Job, Dave.
Thank you, buddy. Drillcat, what's up? Talking with Billy about his next visit next month. Oh, Billy's coming over? Damn, that's crazy. Billy Utters is coming to visit you? That's sick. Or in Atlanta. Yeah. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to be going, which sucks. Goddamn, today we've been crushing it, by the way. Night shift job, Dricket. Oof. Let's hope some miracle happens, that somehow Dave gets his shit together and somehow I'm allowed to go to DreamHack Atlanta and can afford to. You guys have been based, but I need to be back to the grind. My God, I've had a lot of people watching today. I'm very thankful for that, too. Saying 2011 views. It's been a lot of streaming. For DreamHack, yeah. Dude, I want to go meet you guys. More than anybody, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, representing Shopify Rebellion. It's my man, Beon, in the blue. What a Chad. And his opponent in the bottom left, representing Team GP. He's strong, he's red, he's Prince. The Protoss. Yeah, we're going to be a little more casual now, because you know what? 8 hours into casting. We've been grinding. Dirty GG, I want you in on one of my podcasts, even though you're not a Protoss. Flapjack, we definitely need in, because you're such a good goddamn podcaster. We need to get links. I want your links for all your shit, because you have some damn good content. And I've not been following up because I've been non-stop. I'm trying to be, I'm being a little more casual now because we've been non-stop. I really wish I could do a LAN event. Let's be honest here. I predict even in the end days of StarCraft, Dave's gonna have a LAN event one day. That's the hopium. I think we'll get there. But I really appreciate the hell out of you guys hanging out, keeping old Dave company. Oof. And if you're not following my YouTube, please do subscribe. Where you can see all the stuff. I'm gonna have this all split up into a triple feature, and this one's gonna be a little bit embarrassing, but whatever. It's a little different experience with World Team League. You got lots of coverage, lots of casters. You get the Dave Spin Reaper at a cheeky location just on his side of the map. It looked like it was scouted by Prince. Beon's known for his strategies and his 1-1-1s. Is he going to actually go 2 racks? Oh, Zealot's going to chase it down for a minute. Going to push across the map. It'll be annoying. Adept is going to come out as soon as the Reaper makes its way into there. Pretty much. Beon does not get a kill, but does do a little bit of hull damage to the probes. Is escaping. Accidentally flagged the video. Wait, what'd you flag? One of my videos? Uh-oh. Shit, man. That's no bueno. Can you unflag? Uh-oh. Sorry. Uh-oh. Ah, it's fucking Firefox. Trick getting me all nervous here. Dave getting all boomer here. Oh my god. And as I open this up, the game's going on. You guys are gonna laugh. I'm looking at the corner of my eye. You were joking? Nice, man. Got me. Dricket, you missed some good memes today. We had DaveTestaSC with Goblin on it, so you can see it was a double. I kind of goofed it up because it blew my mind. I'm like, I have potential for 3 setups of Goblin D's nuts and DaveTestaSC D's nuts. Jokes. A little earlier on today. That said, we're not going to see any Goblin here. Got me good.
Drykit1 says ha 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 ha.
Wow. Wow. Nice lift on the Hellion Reapers and... Well, the Hellions and Adepts and the Zealot actually doing some pretty good work in defense with the Phoenix. That actually took all the Phoenix energy, but did put a little bit of damper into Beon's push. So funny seeing Beon with the green screen and Prince. Okay, Cyclone is going to be able to annoy the hell out of Prince here, but can he pull it off? Oh, wait, why did he target? Oh, misclick from Prince. Should have went for the Cyclone, but did take some hull damage on the Phoenix. Warp Gate's going to finish in about 10 seconds. And we're going to have more gates online, a little bit more wall off, but a lot of the push potential from Terran was delayed. Though he's just pumping out those Marines, floating it around. We got our man Bian. It's 1-1 on the board so far for Team GP and Shopify Rebellion. Woo-wee. I reckon we got ourselves a little Phoenix tornado with a chance of Terran bullshit pushing across the map from Bian. Canada Protoss player defend. He's going Robo. Looks like Phoenix Colossus setup. We don't see no Robo Bay. I do reckon. We do got the double gas set up for it. But the earlier third base means it's kind of a weird timing. Mortal being chronoed out potentially from the... Is it chronoed out? Yep, out of the main base. No robotics bay yet at the expense of the earlier third. I say earlier third, it's not really, but for this build. I think this is just kind of a reaction from Beyond. So he's going to have a later Colossus set up. And not a lot of Phoenixes in production, by the way, guys. So that's a little strange when you're going Phoenix Colossus and you only got like 3 Phoenix. I think maybe 1 died. Anyway, Observer's going to go push out and scout, but has to be careful because that is 2 Cyclones and a Raven with a bunch of Marines. Does not want to lose its stem combat shields and +1 coming down your standard 3-1-1 timing with medevacs. There's 2 more Phoenixes. Okay, so it's a group of 5, but they have to be really careful now. Kind of a bit of a problematic situation. Ooh, Observer goes down, but not really. They're gonna go try to find some value, but go eat their way into a missile turret. Reaper falls. Gonna catch up a couple Marines, maybe a couple Marauders. And my gosh, the Chinese sounds are so intense for StarCraft 2.
Out there, Jerry, and I'm loving every minute.
Oh, Drickat, thank you for the 31 bits. This is the most scuffed scene for World Team League, but guys, I had everything all fancy for OSC. And even with my million breaks and my congested nose, we're still doing the best we can. Mamma mia. Lots of Phoenixes going out. Guys, tell your friends about the mid-season playoffs tomorrow, too. I'm hoping we get a decent turnout. We'll see what happens. Because we got a lot of... Oops, a daisy. Got shit popping up everywhere here. Thank you, Drickat. Greatly appreciated. And thank you, Flapjack, again. Good job, Dave. 47-ish. You're too OP and too kind. All right, Phoenix is kind of helping us out a little bit, lifting off some units, getting some chiseling damage, lowering the impact of the force, but the Widow Mines, oh, getting some good value. Battery with the overcharge does fall. Colossus, oh no, derps out. Well, it's still interference matrix. Phoenix is trying to chisel away at this medevac. Zealots don't have charge, and they die like Darth Vader. Probe is going to scout this out where the remainder of the army is. There's a proxy gate going down for Prince. I like Prince's style. Beon is a monster, obviously, and just a very cool guy. Very nice dude. Excellent player. OG, but Prince has some really cool strategies. Let's be real. He's got great mechanics. He is coming in with a proxy gateway. Little super pylon action at 12 o'clock. And Beon is meanwhile postured. Unlike Beon, he's not really doing any multi-prong this game. This is just forward, full frontal assault. Like full frontal nudity, but full frontal assault. Oof. How you guys doing? Welcome, Firewind, too, by the way. Got a Firewind in chat. Always glad to see new friendos. And anyway, the assault is going forward. A couple of Immortals. I like the Immortals, actually, to tank some of the push, but we don't have any charge. Oh, no, we do have charge. No, that ain't charge. We have chargeless Zealots. Somebody's forgetting that Twilight, but yes, it is what it is. They are going to tank a little bit, but might want that at some point here. A lot of the Widow Mines getting picked off. These medevacs are getting drained more and more of energy. So I think even the Colossus are going to do a number on some of these Marauders as time goes on. Somebody forgot charge again. This almost reminds me of like a later game, like it's almost like something Haas would do, but more slightly standard-ish. Crazy fight from both players. Prince is on his back foot now, though. He overextended a little. These Colossus is all he's got in the fight with the slow Zealot coming in behind. They actually get a lot of... They get some pretty good value in that push. But it's 3 bases, the through bases, and slow Zealot Marathon Man coming in to fight. Again, a double Forge follow-up. We're just now getting upgrades in almost 10 minutes in the game from Protoss. What a weird game. Recall's attempted, but these are Stalkers. They're going to get shredded. Shreked. 18 SCVs did fall, though. The economy's looking pretty even. This was like a 3-base, almost all-in feeling like from Prince. And what the hell is this game? This is a spicy one, a meatball. I'm gonna have to hydrate. Acheron's not here to hydrate, so I'm gonna hydrate for Acheron. Oof. Oh my goodness. And geez, GG's called it. Dion takes game number 1. The first point on the map. All the hydrates. Just for you, Dricket. The Shopify Rebellion. I'm gonna leave this up and hope for the best, guys. Give me a second. Whoops. And we are back spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Moon Dance. Representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Bion. Up a point. And his opponent in the bottom right, representing Team GP. Give it up for Prince in the blue, or in the red. Mixed it up. Team GP is Bay. Big True, Dricket. Big True. All right, that's it. Well, meow. We do have a Forge going down first for Prince. He's going for a cannon rush. He's gonna cheese the Terran. Bion may or may not be expecting this. I've seen Prince do this from time to time. And Bion may know this. I'm sure he's been cannon rushed by Prince. Second probe is cheekily going around the backside. The first one being annoying. And, well, where's this photon cannon coming? He's delaying it. He's delaying it. He's going to put one in the back, one in the front. Oh, double cannon pylon. Bam! Look at that synchronicity. This is going to force a huge reaction from... Oh, Bion with the Giga Chad brain play of the pull. Oh my god, I love this. He drops the pylon. He's gonna have to cancel at the last second, but you know what? He's gonna keep this probe up here. Oh no, actually Bion's not reacting. Bion's doing nothing. He's waiting for the Marine, but those SCVs should have been attacking the probe. They're just can't. What is Bion doing? I guess he's just not used to getting cannon rushed. And that said, high ground pylon's gonna die soon, but you know what? So in turn is the supply depot. Whoop, little Miss Micro. We were going to see a cannon on the high ground. We're going to see a probe going. Another cannon coming. Probe's taking some damage. Cancels right away. I don't know about those cancels. He could have left one of them. I think it would have been worth because it was in range. I wouldn't hate a gateway. Build a gateway. Gateway, gateway, gateway. Gateway on the high ground. That would be such a Chad play. Gas is going down. And so, oh, that's going to hurt Beyond. So, Beyond does not have much gas, as you can see. But he does have, well, he did have enough to get a factory up. So he's going to have to take the gas in the back. Why is Prince not, oh, Prince expanded and took a cyber core behind this. Prince losing in terms of minerals, but killing that supply depot, killing that gas delays Beyond's response. Prince could actually just economically back off this and be fine. Just get ahead, in my opinion. He's done some pretty decent damage. That forward position pylon's kind of useless. And I think Prince is just playing mind games with Beyond right now. We've not looked on the other side of the map. The observer is not showing us that we can see the Nexus. The core, he's going Nexus before core. That's a ballsy move from Prince. One that I don't really agree with. Do we see a pylon get dropped here from Prince? I wouldn't have hated a high ground pylon before this probe dies because it would have bought him some vision and delay the, he could even cancel it after and delay the progression of the Marines. But obviously there's gonna be a tank. It's gonna be a Marine tank push. Second CC going down for Beyond, but Prince already has his Nexus down. He's building his first Stalker Guild and a shield battery. And that said, see, there's no high ground vision. Should have dropped the pylon. He could have prevented the Marines out, maybe gotten a few kills, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ultimately, this has been damn annoying to be on and delayed the mining. Out of the gas. We shall see how this goes. Just want to inform you that I see 69 viewers. Nice. Sometimes it's okay to lose numbers for memes. As long as they keep it at 69. We're golden. Ideally, we like to see 420, but 69 will take. Smoke them if you got them. All right, anyway, army supply hugely in favor of Beyond, and he's just going to be able to push across the map now. Do we have any photon cannons in defense? That would make a difference. I doubt it, but we'll see what Prince did. Oh my god, this is going to be rough. Yeah, the Cyclone is going to make things a problem for Prince. Does get the shield battery in time. Is going to start pot shotting the Zealots. Or the Zealots, the Marines. Battery overcharge is activated. And will to get some time in. Okay, he's going to throw away a Marine for free beyond his. Forcing an overextension. Blink is the foul up. That fast. +1 from, well, kind of fast. It's kind of normalizing for Prince. He's going to take his third Nexus, rather. A scan is forced from Beyond. He wants to see what his opponent has. Couple gates. It's about it. Third Nexus going down a little later, but it's cannon rush for Christ's sakes, folks. Of course it's going to be later. That said, well, we'll just see what she gives us here. All right. Good quality stuff. A little bit in the back, and yeah. That is good. This is going to be an interesting thing to split up for VODs after. So I have 3-part series tonight in VODs. And hoping I can split this up a bit because, well, we'll see how long. I looked at Bayo's to get a little cheat in time frame. And, I don't know. Let's see. +2 is on the way for Protoss. We do have +1 infantry weapons for Beyond. Army supply about 2 to 1 in favor of Beyond, but there's no blink yet, or is there? Blink's still on its way, and that battery's very depowered. Just like the upset of Geralt. Oh, was it Max Pax? No, it's Geralt and Demauer, I believe. I can't remember. It's getting late. Mamma mia. And yeah, pretty good stuff. That is a nasty siege position. It's about to get scarier as the second tank comes in, and Prince honestly needs every bit of production he's got. He's going into charge quite a bit later. He's gonna blink to the side and try to debate Beyond, trying to pick off some units as combat shields is a ways away. He needs to get rid of this marine count too, but like the scariest thing's the tanks, obviously. Charge is a long ways away. Again, oh man, pylons and batteries in range. Zealot soaking up shield energy just from one. Okay, Cyclone's taken out. Nice backwards assault from Prince. He's gonna go push across the map and try to pick off reinforcements. This could be a bit of a blunder, but he cleans up one of the Cyclones. Immortal jumps on top of the tank. The Zealot trying to be cannon fodder for some friendly fire. Nice blinks. And the tanks look like they're gonna get cleaned up. Oh my god. Does Prince do it? Because Prince is on a base advantage. He is cleaning this up. Army supplies equalized. Beyond is going to have a little bit of a power spike with the combat shields, but Charge is finishing. Do we have a Warp Prism coming on the way? We don't. Trades in favor of Beyond, but still Prince with the 3 bases, even though it's that pocket back base with only 12 mineral mining. Meh. Meh. Third CC being built on location is going to be immediately targeted, forced to cancel. Great reaction from Beyond. Charge is still not done. It's about to be here, but couldn't come soon enough. Has completed just now. Some nice Sim City from Beyond, but guess what? The Warp Prism is going to ferry some Zealots up, and the Blink Stalker is going to be able to get some vision below before they just decide to YOLO up there. Actually, smart play killing some tech for Beyond. All right. You can see the APM, and I don't know about you guys, but look in Beyond's face. You can just see the APM just spamming out of him. Concussive shells is on the way, and +1 infantry armor on the way for our Terran player, but I think it's +2 ground weapons for, could be wrong, for Prince. So that's +2 charge lot. Stalkers and the Zealots get a nice little concave before the wall goes in. A warp is attempted in the main. It does go in. Oh, I think Prince may just have a little more in terms of what he's getting done. Yeah, this army's larger. There are Widow Mines, but Widow Mines be damned. This is quite the assault from Prince. Beyond is down on workers, and I think Prince is just going to do it. Widow Mines be damned. He might get some friendly fire even. GG. Prince brings it to a +1 for Team GP. It is 1-1 Shopify Rebellion and Team GP yet again, as we saw in the previous series. Going on the same one. Thor, are you sleeping? And our last set, this was for Thorn. You never sleep. Well, I wish I could go on no sleep anymore. That's my problem. Knock, knock. What up? Exactly. You're out. It's 47-ist. Thanks for hanging off. You have a good night. Thanks for popping by. Good to see you, Knock, knock, by the way. It's been a Dave triple feature night. Thanks to Florencio for the little raid earlier. That was nice. Nice in. Other than that, we've had a good turnout all day from the OSC stuff. It's been fantastic. All right. Better than 90% off Pornhub membership. True. God damn. We be grinding. And it's our last set. I think I'm going to call it here after. Even though I can, you know me. I think I'm going to try to... I got to figure something out. Because it feels weird being up at night. But I know I'm not going to be tired. It's Lambo versus Cham. Little ZVZ. Forgot to update this. Seven hours? No. I have limits, man. I would love to, but I'll be honest, if they gave me the replays even, I would be like more hopping on it, but I'm gonna be sleeping in 7 hours, homeboy. 7 hours. I should be waking up in 7 hours. Actually, if I tried to sleep and did, I'd be very proud of myself. We'll see if I can get up, but I need to have time to shower. If I could, that'd be amazing. I actually held up OSC today for the tournament. I've been busting my behind on the Masters Cup finals. When I was an hour late. An hour and 15 minutes late. But I highly doubt I'll be right there on World Team League. We can try to. You know what I'm saying. It's a great tournament. But I'm sure we're going to have Wardy covering it in 7. Well, actually... DreamHack's going on, though. I could try to. Who's playing? Dricket, who's playing? That's a very unlikely, is all I'm saying. Because I think I'm going to be on Cast a Stretcherino, because ZVZ, honorable opener from both. On Stargazers of all maps. Overlord stare down. Lambo looks like... Is something cheeky going on? Is he going to mine out the minerals? There's just something going on there. It might just... I think it's just an Overlord. Second Overlord from Lambo going out there. I could try to, I guess. I just... I don't know. I do not know. Alright, got a little Zed versus Zed for you. Everything looking pretty even. Stevens came with a quicker pool, but it's a mirror matchup, mirror opener for the moment. We'll see what the builds are from both. We saw Rattata actually take games off Lambo with a +1 roach timing attack too. Very cool stuff. And yeah. Very, very good stuff. All right. Cham going for a third hatch. At the 3 o'clock position base. Lambo going out to send a couple lings to be a nuisance. And a couple queens finishing up for him as well. Same as Mr. Cham, whose lings are a little delayed, but it's all right. Actually, he has him on the other side. Does he have him on the other side? No, it's the 2 Overlord Scout in the thirds. Does see Lambo has the forward position third. I don't like the forward position third in ZVZ. I don't know what Lambo's thinking. They're both going with the main ling nest. Looks like a gentleman ZVZ. We're going to see a little bit of ling bane micro for sure. But I'm curious to what the follow-up will be from these guys. Or will it just be a bloodbath and a quick one in game number 1 in this series? We shall see. Oof. Pretty crazy stuff. And holy heck, we've had a lot of followers this stream. If anybody else is lurking around, Ben here, just coming in, smash that follow button. 25 followers, holy shit. Crazy stuff. It's been a long day of casting, been a long days of grinding. So I do appreciate that. Seven more hours of casting? Yeah, something like that. Nah, I don't know how worth it that is. I mean, if I was pulling in like Roddy kind of numbers, then maybe I'd think about it. I'd make myself be awake. Our man Rotterdam. Or the Goat Wardy. Man, as time goes on, and the more I do this, guys, let me just give a shout out to Wardy and Roddy for being the goddamn goats that they are. Steadfast puts in a lot of work, but day to day, I've been out of it. I gotta say, I'm a little bit of a machine myself. I do have a subathon. That's the thing. This stuff's kind of protruding to the subathon. I need to clean my house and get stuff in preparation for it. I promised one. But I'll be honest, by the time the weekend comes, I'm gonna have to force myself to take some time off. I'm gonna spend some time with the girlfriend. We've talked about it, but now I haven't been able to see her in a couple weeks because of COVID. And, some other stuff. This is actually remarkable, and I do appreciate everybody and everything. Oh, man. This is actually crazy. Actually, my subathon's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna reward dollar donations and cheers. It's gonna be what gives Dave, like literally, donations are bot king right now. So I gotta figure it out. So everybody's gonna look at these goals. I gotta figure it out, but I'm gonna reward direct donations the most, followed by cheers. And then subs will be the last thing, because Twitch is getting all the money then. No shaming on Twitch, but I have no... Listen, I'm pretty sure my small number viewership compared to some, I did the math, I'm pretty sure I make them a good amount of money. From what's actually ingested, congested, decongested. And I think they can, you know, we can focus gears towards Dave more than Twitch. Add 10 minutes in tub stream, yeah. It's not out of greed, it's out of necessity. Dave needs to hit hard. We need some spicier sub goals. I have to write a love letter to Sal, but I'm gonna show you guys my sub goals after this. Whew. Big battle going on. Cham actually putting a lot of pressure. Cham is so good. Lambo's good too, but Lambo's been sick lately. He made a post about it. He felt a little disappointed, but you know what? I feel that. Cham, though, is just a machine. Look at the laser focus of both these guys, but Cham looks like he's in for the kill. This is strong. Oh my god, that army supply of Cham is so good. Lambo's pulling drones, which was his lead, and it ain't looking good for old Lambo. Cham with the, oh my god, the surround, so beautiful, and the night is coming in. Beautiful play, and Cham takes the first point. Let's fucking go. I love Lambo's content. Think he's a bit of a Chad, but you know, Cham is just fucking hot in that ZVZ. Oh no. Like, look at the face on this. It's almost like they swap it up. Lambo's just like all serious. Cham's like, oh yeah, we won. That's so funny. As things work out. Let's see what we can skip over and get right into the game. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to speed it up. Bada bing, bada boom. And here we go. A 70 total score to 67. Is this gonna be a 1-1 again? Is this gonna be a go to an ace match? Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire. Give it up for Shopify Rebellion's Lambo, and his opponent in the upper left, representing Team GP in the red. It is Cham, and the observers forgot to swap the colors. Usually press Control X and it swaps it around. I really wish I spent some time in custom overlays, because I really want to make a Chicken Man Testa and Dave themed mod stuff so you guys can see some cool shit in the middle of the map with the Chicken Man Testa logo made by Boom. That's right, Boom. And yeah. It's gonna be a gentleman's opener again so far. How are you guys doing, chat? I don't know if I can do it, Drickhead. You know, I know you're just giving me a hard time, man. But I know at the same time, you're like, it's there if you want to do it. But DreamHack's also going to be in 7 hours, I think. And that's going to be... I think DreamHack might be a little more shifted toward there. I don't know who the hosts and commentators are tomorrow, so pretty sure Nathanius is done. He's done a fantastic job. And yeah, this is certainly something Overlords just majestically floating with their gas. You might say there's some, they might need some Beano. Either that, you know how they make speed Overlords, guys? Fun facts. Abathur actually goes to Taco Bell, loads up on bean burritos, shoves them into the hatchery, and that's how you get speed ones. And here's the sponsors of World Team League: Hojo, NetEase, Blizzard, something with a shark eating a cookie, and something else. Anyway. Yeah, well, I'm not going to stay up. I could stay up all night for it, but I'm going to be dead. Because you know that means there's going to be some ladder. Or drawing. And I really don't want to lose. I might want to end it because we're going to have a good stream average. But it's not like I'm going to be partner anytime. At this rate, honestly, let's take a look at the previous couple days. Wow, I had a max viewers of 134 yesterday and an average of 24 because of how long I streamed. But we're getting there. We're getting there, fam. Partner is not that big of a deal, but it would be kind of nice. Anakitos, what up, dude? How are you doing, man? We are still grinding my third event in the final game of the series, Anakitos. We've done OSC, Masters Cup 146 playoffs. Geralt takes the win. And we did Rising Star. Some fantastic banger games. Goblin got knocked out. Ultimately won his last round in it. He's no longer going to be playing in Rising Star events. Now we're in World Team League in the last match, potentially, unless it's ace match, if Lambo can come back. Lambo putting a lot of pressure on, but the Banelings, he has to micro this well. There's still a Bane. It can cause game-ending, not game-ending damage, but fight-ending damage for sure. Lambo, is he going to overextend? That's the question. Oh, nice little skirmishes. He's being patient. I like the split off. I like the split off. Does he trigger the Bane? I don't think he triggered the Bane. The Bane still lives with low health. Okay, does trigger that one. Lambo being a little more cautious, but he did put some good pressure on the third. Let's take a look at the drone count. It's 30 to 32. Army supply dead even. Roach Warren is going down for Cham, as you know, with 3 hatches too. Ooh, Lambo just making some baits. He needs to get a Roach Warren. He needs to get some tech. He needs to get some spines or something to defend, and then maybe even go into mutas if that's his route. But he is not tacking up behind this because of his commitment to early pressure. Baneling's going on the other side, and we are buffering. Sorry about that. Hello? Hello, hello? No, guys. Sorry, we're going to put this up to 1080p. Ah, there we go. Something happened there. Could be my internets. Who knows? Who knows? And, yeah. That is all. Ooh, Bane's making some good connects, and, well, looks like a lot of this is going to be cleaned up. Nice little smackdown there. And, yeah. Oof. Well, got a nice little roach incursion from Cham coming across. Queen's pushing as well. The Lambo just on Ling Bane, and he has no Evo. It's not even. Oh no, he does have some roaches, but not a lot. There's going to be a lot of roaches pushing across the map from Cham. Can Lambo mount some kind of a defense? Bane's obviously not the greatest against roaches, but if they get clumped up and you can eke out some roaches, they can do all right. But you got to hit them and a good splash damage in tandem with the roaches. If you're in a roach deficit, I've seen it tip the scales a little, but ultimately they're not that great. Oh, with all these lings though, that could be kind of nice. Banes, are they going to split back on the Lings? Yes, they will. It's about the best fight Lambo can take, but it's still looking rough for him. Cham just with the numbers. I think Cham is going to take 2 points on the board for Team GP. Buffering. Hello? Oh, man. Come on. Buffering. Well, let's try something. I guess we're going to lower it down a bit because we tricked it to get it going again. Don't tell specials you said that, though. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we're going to see a bit of pressure here, and goddamn. Third hatch falls. Ain't looking good for Lambo. Lambo's pulling the boys, and I think with that, he's pulling the kitchen sink. Lambo just can't hold it. Why is he still extending? Scared him away for a second, but fourth hatch going down for Cham. He's insanely ahead on drones. He's teching out of this. Lambo going for a... No, actually, Cham's going into Aspire. Lambo's trying to get into +1, but he just isn't going to have the production and the ability to fight this. It's a Hail Mary attempt from Lambo, but it's not going to hit. The Spire and everything else coming into kitchen sink, like I said, was used to defend from Lambo. Looks like he's just going to die in a matter of time pretty swiftly. Unless it'd have to be a pretty big throw from Cham. I hate to say it and be underwhelming. The Cham is just coming in hard. He's going to take him down to Kirktown. Well, yeah. And yeah, good push out again from... Well, I don't know. We're going to see Cham's just gathering his forces. The supply's just looking insane. One ahead, stay ahead, get more ahead. He's going to have glial reconstitution. Lambo trying to get out of Spire, but Cham's already got it. He's going into mutas. There's going to be nothing to defend for our... I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyway. It is what it is. Dave's getting a little tired, and we know this game's looking pretty over the supply, don't lie. Muda's gonna come out and push. With it, there's a whole contingent of roaches and stuff. Muta's gonna skip right by. GG. Ha! Oh, look at this. Cham gets 2 points on the board for Team GP. There shall be no ace match. Very well played. The Cham of Chans does it. I actually did this for Thorn. He's convinced me. Maybe Dracat was a little influence there. But we did a triple feature, Dave. And there you have it, folks. It is a... Well, it's a 2-4. Yeah, no, it's true. I think Cham is one of the best ZVZ players for sure. Absolutely. All right. And we got Shopify Rebellion versus Team GP's done. Invictus Gaming versus Dragon Phoenix Gaming. I don't know if I'm going to cover the whole fucking thing. It's kind of a long time. Wish we could see more of this play. I know, right? Should I? I'm going to cover some of this. Let's see what we got coming up. We got a commercial. I want to play this. This looks cool. This actually looks cool. I see a cat, and we're going to go to it. All right, guys, let me use the bathroom. Let's go to sleep. You can go to sleep, Thorn. I don't know. I might try to capture some more of this. I can skip through it, but I'm gonna use the bathroom. Honestly, I probably could go to sleep. I'd say that, and if I did, I would actually be able to get up. But I'm feeling all nasally and congested, which isn't helping the casting. So, yeah. Thorn, you're more than welcome. Dude, I covered what you wanted, I know, but what do you guys think? Should I continue on? I'm gonna use the bathroom. That's all I know. You guys decide. World of Catcraft. That actually has me hook, line, and sinker because meow. Alright, here we go.
Make no mistake, war is coming.
I can't believe I'm up doing this. This is insane.
We retake our homeworld.
Nice work. Maybe you should join me on a mission sometime.
All right.
Hell, it's about time.
All right, we're just doing this for posterity. Looks like chat's falling asleep left and right, and that's okay. I think it's getting time to end it pretty soon, but... meh. More GG, more skill. White Raw's base as fuck. We love us some White Raw.
号角，你的玩家生活。号角后者是属于游戏玩家的同好聚集地，你将在这里探索社交新纪元。你可以找到喜欢的频道、同号的玩家，一起畅聊游戏趣梗，实聊电竞趣闻。
Okay.
体验最新、最全、最准的一站式电竞信息、热门赛事、俱乐部资讯、
Okay.
选手数据。
These ads are...
走的电竞百科全书。
I hope my ads are covering up their ads at this point. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, this is painful. This is painful. We're skipping ahead. Next. Alright, we're getting a little lackluster. Spawning the bottom left-hand corner, representing Invictus Gaming. It is a back set in the blue. Little PvP. I feel like I've covered a few of these today, to say the least. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Jishi. The red. Yeah, definitely pretty kick-ass. Alright. Well, that's it. Oh, it was observed by Rain G, by the way. I forgot that. Well, whatever. It happens. A little bit of a... oh, there we go. No wonder why this whole time... that still seems off. Whatever. Probe is going out to scout, and... yeah. I don't know if I'm going to cover the whole series, guys. Not going to lie. We'll see. We're starting to lose people. Left and right this time of night for something that's been pre-played. Covering most of it. We'll see here. Not as kick-ass as Dave, streaming still good. Thank you, Draket. Cosmos Explorer, how you doing? Or Cosmo Explorer. Oh, man. Well. We are going far here and not really getting any blocks on any side. You know something? I think this might be the last series I catch. I would like to see, well, Dragon Phoenix Gaming and Invictus is definitely a cool one. I feel Dragon Phoenix Gaming clearly the favored team, and Invictus could bring on a good fight. In terms of upsets, that could be pretty awesome. But we shall see. We shall see. All right. Proxy pylon going down for Jishi. Looks like he's trying to put some pressure on, even though he's going from one gate expand as well as Probe is killed. Denied any serious harass for the moment. Just slow warpins. It's going to be a Robo versus a Robo. Kind of a weird game, to be honest, when you think of the meta. One of the probes does fall. That's about it. And no hull damage to the Red Stalker from Jishi. I want to put this on 1080p, but I know we're going to get buffering again because YouTube's YouTube. And we're going to do it. Sorry, guys. Keep the link and cast the next one. Yeah. I'm subscribed to the channel. I realized after in the Discord, I was like, oh. I said just, you know, that makes sense. Pylon is nullified, and yeah, it's going to be a weird one. And a full wall from Max said. Yeah, I mean, the beauty of World Team League, I mean, I know they advertise about the times, but I wonder if they can work with me on another another time. I can do it on another day. I'm feeling like, because I have to cast World Team League, or sorry, OSC mid-season playoffs tomorrow too, Drickett. Which, to be honest, that just snuck up on me. Rising started, and that is the solo cast of Dave. I got 2 of those, which are pretty nice. $2,000 tournament as well. But World Team League does tend to get a lot of coverage, so I feel like they're not that short on casters, to say the least. All right, Warp Prism going on in, and well, see what value is found. Is going to be hallucinated Phoenix Scouted, Mortal coming on out, and I'll be damned. Still going to go in with some adept pressure. It's just loaded with adepts, which is actually a pretty big brain move. 2 Immortals are going to make this tough to deal with, and some units in the natural, presumably. But that said, I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, adepts versus adept, that's going to make a difference. 3 workers, 4 workers. We find more workers before these adepts fall. We will not, because of the shield battery. One of the adepts is saved, but is the Warp Prism was saved too. It's in 9 o'clock position. But the Immortals are going to clean this up pretty steady and pretty heavy. Yeah, no, I got you. Reliable casters. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just tough. Like in my case, I feel like I should probably focus on OSC tomorrow. And for me to stay, like, I have conflicting stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, some stuff I just know doesn't hit as hard. I mean, I'm honestly confused. Like, if it's for me to be up at 7, that means I gotta end it soon. And I don't mean to be deviating, it's been a long night. I like casting StarCraft. I like all kinds of World Team Leagues. God, it's great shit. It's a very nice tournament. Very expensive tournament for what we got going on here. We're all thankful we got it. The players, the teams, most importantly, both of them especially appreciate it. I'm always liking stuff to cover. But, you know. I think Dave's been on Mach 99 Octane streaming schedule. Third base going down for G. It's such a weird game with the robo play out of both of them, but Resonating Glaives coming out of Max head. These guys just have such weird PvP styles. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's cool, but it's certainly far from the meta. At least in Europe and NA and Latin America. Which does make it get for interesting games, but certainly not be what we expect out of the usual. So that is one cool thing about this. We said, oh, does the disrupt? Oh, that is so close. If that connected, that would have been huge. And this one certainly will, killing a lot of the adepts. And you know what? That looks like one trapped Immortal. The punch is gone of this army, but the Resonating Glaive adepts might be a bit of a problem. I don't think there's blink. There's not. Consequently, the Robo Bay follow-up happened first for Jishi. I don't agree with that Resonating Glaives play. There's a reason why you don't see it often in said matchup. And that is one reason why when they opened Robo both, Looks like it's going very much in favor of Jishi for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Maybe if I get hyped up here, we'll see. War Prism moving on out. Actually, Anakitos is probably sleeping because he's got work, but I'm not gonna lie. I am in some trouble. Like, for reals. We were actually catching up on sleep. I don't know. I feel like I'm in some serious trouble. Alright, anyway. Ooh, excuse me. I am going to... Well, we're gonna have the a big push out from Jishi Max Ed trying to defend, and I will be right back. And there you have it. Dragon Phoenix Gaming does catch it up. We've Coffee versus Dark and XY versus Kira. I may be okay to go. I may be okay to go. I missed a lot of these. I'll do what I can do. And then we can say Dave covered a whole World Team League and I'll split it up on YouTube. Even though it might run late, we'll see. Let's speed it on up here. That's the only thing is we're gonna have to skip some stuff because it's what we got to do. I feel bad at bringing that stuff up, but I'm actually got a few days here where we got some pushing some pretty high average viewers, so don't want it to dwindle down too much. In the hopium that one day Dave can be a Twitch partner. We didn't even had one raid today from Florencio. We were pushing up to a max of 185 viewers, which actually I think that's the highest I've had naturally on a thing for a tournament. No raids other than flow. Greatly appreciated for all the turnout. That is some huge support. Shout out to Eddie. Drickhead, I know Eddie. I know you love Eddie near and dear too. What a fantastic guy in OSC. Big friends of the Psystorm Gaming fam. Right? And we're up to 130 subs, folks. Let's fucking go. Well, we wait here. Dave is totally not doing personal information on his computer. Yeah, dude, Eddie's been hooking a brother up with the gigs, too. Let me just say. Eddie has been hooking a brother up with the gigs. And they've been pretty good. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Drickette for the gigs. Yeah, I'm almost about to, sadly. And I don't want to do that. That's all I need right now. That is all I need right now. All right, spawning in the upper bottom right-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire from Invictus Games. Wait, what? I don't even know. I'm actually turning around. In the bottom right-hand corner from Dragon Phoenix Games, it's Jishi. In the upper left, it was Max said on the game number 2. That is too funny. We're ongoing here, fam. We're still going. As they say, Rust never sleeps. Man. Triple feature Dave events. Probe going on out. A little scout from both going on the high ground. You want to do that this map, even if you take a low ground 1-gate expand. It's usually safer to play at 2-gate on this map in the map pool because of the ramp. And a few other locations is going to be a double gate from Mr. Jishi. Same thing for Max set on the other side. We can see in the mini map. And apologies if this is a little lower quality. Again, we keep having buffering issues, so yeah, we're gonna roll with it. You'll take credit cards only, Kappa. Oh boy. Oh man. And we are going in here. Warp gate on the way. We got a Stalker Sentry opener from Max set against Double Adept, which can be kind of rough in situations, but both seem to be going for a low ground setup. We may see a Stargate out of Jishi, but I guess we'll see. We got some spicy ones out of these guys all the time. I've covered them on EPT Asia on occasion. So should be interesting to see here. And Stalker's gonna put some pressure on the pylon. And Double Adept gonna be moving their way on out. Nexus going down. And yeah, that is quite good. Quite good. Man. This is some stuff. Yeah, we'll finish the series. I don't know. I'm just kind of burnt. I'm feeling a little burnt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get sleep, but feeling a little burnt. I don't know what I'd do otherwise, just because of what's going on. We put in the work today. This is the last one, I think. Because I saw Bayo's cast. I just know how long it's going to go, and we will continue at another time. I know I'm going to forget where I'm at, and I got to get some organizing done. You know what? Maybe I'll do just that. All right. And proxy pylon from Jishi. Oh no, from Maxed actually. Bear with me here. Would like to have the higher quality, but again, buffering issues. And the Adept's gonna shade across, and we gonna assign much more. No, we are not. It's gonna be blocked off. Man, yeah, that's about it. I'm out of steam, folks. We're seeing a lot of Adepts. Probably going to be Resonating Glaives again from Jishi. He loves his Resonating Glaive Adepts, but hasn't been working out so much before. In fact, I think this defense is just held, and that's cost him dearly. Proxy Pylon, at least, from Max said. Jishi going into Blink this time. That's a little, I like this a little more. But he is lost significantly more. He's a little down in terms of army supply, but he is ahead in workers. He did get some value, but Double Oracle has potential to find something here. But the more Adepts he's warped in, the less Stalkers he's going to have to defend. Shield batteries be damned. And Adepts can try to shade their way in. No. Oracles don't really have a lot of value because they were needed to clean up the Adepts. value in terms of energy. But Maxhead going in with some adepts of his own into the natural. Blood for blood, my friends. That's what it be. Nice force field. But we do get some worker kills here. Forcing some off. Shield battery or not. You know something? We're going to see a couple popped off sentries, and these adepts just trying to target fire the probes as they can. 5 probes fall. Oracles. I don't know what happened to the oracles, but we may have had some... Oh, no, they've been unable to find any damage with the shield batteries and the stalkers. Now we're going to see... Yeah, they're going to just bypass the shield battery. 5 more workers going down for Jishi. Maxhead looks like he is in a pretty good position. Jishi is going to find a bit of trouble getting in there. There's 2 adepts balling off. I believe they were deflected. Maxhead is getting that pressure on. He's now securing a lead in workers for the moment. It is Blink versus Blink, but guess what? Forge is going to finish first for Maxhead, but Blink's getting done for Jishi, who just doesn't have a lot of stalkers. And look at this. The shades. You might say that Maxhead is cast in shade. Alrighty. Yeah, Jishi's going to be able to get out of there sooner. Only taking a little bit of shield damage. Outside of that, everything looks like a cleanup. Shield battery saves the day. Oracle's not finding any value, but being annoying, getting a rev tag. Jishi looks like he's set up for a third. Max said not so much. Yeah, he's gonna get one. There's something going on for Jishi. Max said gonna push Max said he's gonna push across. And yeah, 10 workers have fallen for Jishi. Only 5 for Max said with the clutch defense. The oracles, the sentries, everything he had, the kitchen sink and the shield battery before. Looks like Max said might actually be able to take a point on the board here. All things keep going his way. Yeah, he's getting right into the main base. You know, he's got the 2 oracles, I think, still alive, but they have to be careful. They might be able to debate into the natural if he's got the micro potential for this. That said, the oracles are going to go in the natural and are going to find some value. There's a couple of stalkers there. These have taken a beating. One's finally going to fall, but I'd say overall they were worth it. At least being annoying, getting information, and getting some more kills for Maxhead, the I guess the underdog for Invictus Gaming. All right, let's see what we have coming up here. Mass warping of stalkers, a couple of shield batteries more going down to defend the third. Army supply advantage for Jishi. Maxhead needs to hold on. Jishi got a lot of damage dealt to him, but you know what? His army is more potent. He has, well, oracles being annoying. He's buying time. That oracle is not finding much value. Okay. He's deactivating and activating the pulsar beam, and that's over. Actually, Jishi is deflected for the moment, even though he has the powerhouse army of a lot of Big Daddy Immortals. Dark Shrine going down behind this. Warp Prism is out. It's only 2 Immortals. Denies a 4th that is trying to be taken from Maxhead. That being said, Charge is finishing up for Maxhead. Jishi needs to get some work done pretty soon. Maxhead's going to have that +1 charge lot timing potentially here. Oracle does see the army, but it is almost dead. That is 1 dead Oracle. And, well, okay, nice blink. I do like this from Maxhead. And with Charge coming up, it's going to be nice. Dark Shrine come down is also okay, but I believe there's observers on the map for our blue Protoss. He's even getting photon cannons. Maxhead, though, already has DTs. I know it's just a Zealot warping in. He's just taking the Zealot to go in and be annoying. Hallucination is scouted and denied from Mr. Jishi. And yeah, we're going to see some nice DT play from Mr. Jishi. Yeah, he might as well go into the main. Maybe drop. He's like too far exposed. He's going to do a little scouting going all the way around. And yeah. 1 dead unit from Jishi from Max. And Dark Templar waiting and using it for scouting information. If this army's caught off guard, this is a perfect time for DTs to come in. But again, there were photon cannons morphed in. Oh, I don't know why he warped one in there. A little bit of a blunder from our red Protoss player. He had to cancel a warp in. And you know what? This is a beautiful... This was scouted somehow or anticipated. DTs all drop out of the Warp Prism. They are getting some work in each base. That's how. Nice pulls. A snipe. I don't know about the snipe on the Nexus. He should be going for the pylon on the Forge. There's double pylon, but he's going to actually take out the main base Nexus. That said, yeah, this could actually be a little bit more of a problem for our blue Protoss player. Well, look at that. He is not depowered the upgrades. It looks like we might have a... Oh, killing the Templar Archives. Does he get it? Oh, he gets it. Totally worth. He's trying to get the Archon out, but literally just buying time. Kills the Nexus in the main base. Kills the Templar Archives. Denying Archon production. Jishi even going into Robo Bay. And neither player with a 4th base. This is a scrappy one. In fact, losing the main actually is going to be pretty consequential for Maxed. Jishi is now in a pretty good lead, and he's probably going to be in a position to take a 4th of his own. +2 is on the way, however, so his upgrade is not going to be denied. Very, very cool stuff. And I'm almost out of smoke. Son of a bitch. Had to rush it for the other thing. Tomorrow is going to be rough. Anyway, the charge lot +2 Inquisition is going to try to fight into a force field, the battery overcharge, and all sorts of scary stuff. Not really finding too much value. Army supply in favor of Maxed, but he's got to take a more cautious fight. DT's warped in defensively from Jishi, but I think he can hold. He's got balls. Give him that, and he's gonna. Oh, he cleans up a lot of the army. Army supply equalizing. Static defense and Immortals kind of helping out a little bit, but these charge lots are not finding value. DTs on the other side of the map from Jishi are also helping, chiseling away behind us, picking away collateral damage. Workers in favor of Jishi. I think Jishi is going to take this game. It's going to be another 1-1. We've been seeing them all across the board until the Lambo series. Very crazy stuff. GG. And it is a 1-1 on the board for Dragon Phoenix Gaming and Invictus Gaming. No, actually, I'm sorry. I was way wrong. Jishi took game number 1. Nothing we could have done better there, right, chat? And you know what? We have Coffee versus Dark. I didn't update my title in forever. Dragon Phoenix Gaming with 2-0 on the board so far. Oh, fuck it. We're just going for it. That said, I'm going to take a brief break. It was Creighton Olsen. What happened to him? Some ruffles in the community. He had some interesting social media stuff, we should say. And dark versus coffee. Speaking of coffee, I'm having a little. God damn, I really hope I don't have to go get a store pack. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice from Invictus Gaming, it's Coffee in the blue Arctarian player. And his opponent in the bottom left corner, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming in the red, it is Dark. It's gonna be a banger. Let me try to raise the quality here, guys. Sorry about that. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, he does poker casting. I kind of like Creighton's casting a bit myself, too. But he made a few comments. That and some complaints. Yeah, he made a big deal about it. And that certainly doesn't help you that much. Certainly does not help you that much. Alright, anyway, that said, we got a rally to cross, like we got a Reaper from Coffee. And, yeah. Just an Overlord scouting for proxy racks. Very intelligent scouting from Dark. Not surprisingly, in both directions for proxy. I actually like that. I prefer that from a Zerg. Lambo's commented in his YouTube videos about some of the maps with pathing of Overlords. Like Steadfast said when I was casting with him. Oh, man. Can you guys imagine casting with Steadfast? Right? When you have COVID. It was a good time, but kind of wish I didn't have COVID for it. But I think we did alright. I think we did okay. We'll find out if DreamHack has me back and they're not like, Dave, don't call us. We'll call you. Then we'll know. I had it for the last 2 weeks. I've been sicker than shit. I'm COVID negative now, but I'm still a little sick. So I probably caught something else in with it and allergies and all that. Yeah, actually, the day one of me casting, I literally kicked off the first thing. Yeah, I can taste. I had a couple days where it was weird, but it was more like, for me, and that said, this Reaper actually getting God's work done. He does get a ling and putting a lot of pressure. Cutting it close, though. He has to be careful. The Queen's gonna pop. That's so rough of a call. You want to get the value. Forces a cancel. It does get some value. But he wants to keep it alive. You don't want to throw away that Reaper. Oh, I love that eBay block. That is such a freaking nuisance to Dark. I never have said poor Dark in a sentence before, guys, but poor Dark. Coffee coming in with the Chad moves. Dark actually, Delan is not anyway. He had a cheeky drone. Wait, why didn't he take his third? Oh my god, Dark could have taken his third up on the other location. It's not the greatest. Creep spread does manage to get one in finally. That's a really delayed third. You know, Dark, I think it's gonna force aggression. So for me, I had fevers, sweats, chills, headaches. My eyes hurt so hard. It was just pain and suffering for like a week, and then it still lingered on. And I feel like it's still lingering on the post effects, but I have tested negative. Finally. All right, we do have a Roach Warren going down. And to be honest, I don't know what's going on from here. Yeah. Well, that said, got a couple of Hellions and a Reaper out to put some pressure. He's going to be a Cloak Banshee follow up from Coffee. I think Coffee likes doing this quite a bit. Pretty standard opener, honestly, for ZVT. TVZ, rather, than Terran's perspective. Let's see if we can find some value on the one, the only, the Dark. Who's already going in with some heavy Roach aggression, potentially. Cloak Banshees can be a good defense. As much as it's their play offensively, this could actually be really good for Coffee. Yeah, he's got his first Banshee out. This is certainly going to help. Dark's going to have to back off. He knows it. And we got Stem follow-up. Doesn't want to throw away these Hellions. It can be useful for run-bys after. But it's Dark. You always got to be expecting Roaches from Dark and ZBT. Banshee getting some help to kill the Overlord. And there's enough here defensively to do a bit of a problem. But Dark didn't have any vision for scouting on the build, so that really saved Coffee quite a bit. Double Banshee, but now Dark knows what's up. Okay, we have 4 racks coming down behind it. Nice 3 base push potential from Coffee if he can get this up. He's got his double eBay in the wall to defend. We got Glial Reconstitution, double Evo from Dark, so he's probably going in for a big Roach push. 60 workers for Dark, so are we going to see that 66 drone push out? As we know Dark is known for. That's Blah Deck, you're not wrong. That's too much. I went through more than a pack today. That's actually really bad. I really need to quit smoking. Anyway, Hellions and Roaches. I'm gonna clean up a bunch of this. Yeah, that's looking like a hold. And these Banshees, look at one of them has so low HP. If I could only click on it to see how low, I bet it's like 1 health. The one on the right or top now. These Banshees have to go back for a little bit of repair if they want to have any value, or just sit back defensively, I guess. If not, they've been getting some good collateral damage, more so than the Hellion Reaper. Army supply in favor of Dark narrowly, but Coffee's at a point where he's getting 1-1. Dark's getting 1-1 behind, so there's going to be a bit of a power spike for our Terran player. Getting an armory behind this, combat shields, you name it, the Marine tank push. Hellion's actually trying to find some value, get shut down by the Queens. 31-16 saturation from Dark because he knows Coffee's got a lot of units out and doesn't want to risk long-distance mining against the Terran. When you do, it's power smoking. All right. Got a nice little double medevac push coming into the 4th base of Dark. And with double Banshees coming from the other side, trying to disjoint Dark with a multi-prong attack. And he's just turtling behind this. Ooh, there is an Overseer. He's gonna clean up the creep and get the hell out of there. Has to respect these Overseers and Queens, but oh, Marine's not gonna do so well against the Roaches. The Ravagers, maybe. Not the greatest. Even stemming combat shields, not 1-1. I think it was just before the 1-1 actually is that hit. And yeah, these Banshees are trying to stay alive for a while. Eventually they do trade out, but he wants to get as much value. Look at all these Lings dancing around from Dark. We got centrifugal hooks on the way. Missile attacks +1 and Carapace for Dark in tandem. Being completed from research. Decent tank count coming from Coffee. He's got a nice little Sim City coming up. And, well, he's going to stay on the map, be annoying, and delay creep spread. Oh, wants to get this Overlord. Is he a little greedy? Oh, loses 1 Marine. I think that was worth it. The creep spread. The Overlord, it ultimately checks out. Forgets to decloak one of the Banshees over, so he's going to be low on energy. The little stuff that adds up. He's going into +1 vehicle weapon. Centrifugal hooks on the way, and nearing completion for Dark. So you're going to have some speed Banes coming in from our Dragon Phoenix Gaming Zerg. Beautiful hot pickup from Coffee, might I add. And yeah, there's going to be a 6 o'clock position base for a 5th taken for Dark. And no 4th yet for Coffee. Coffee looks like he's turtling on, honkering down on 3 bases, 65 workers. He's probably going to get a 4th with it, but it looks like he's going for a big push. and a timing attack of 2/2. Melee and Carapace. Melee +1 and Carapace +2 on the way for a Zerg player. It's a Marine tank, but oh my god, he's caught a little off guard here. Actually, our Zerg player doesn't want to point engage into that. He's off creep. Little forward position. Doesn't want to overextend. On this creep spread. Banshee is gonna... Nope. Corrosive Bile comically gets one Marine. And the tanks just a little late. Biles could probably get it. The Lings and the Banes. Do the tanks get some good shots? They kind of do. The Banshee putting some work in behind. And the Gress goes on, but there's not a lot of tanks. It's just pure Marines against a Ling Bane Roach Hydra army. Everything about this is scary. The tank gets picked off. Army supply in favor of Dark, but realistically, our Terran players trying to eke out a 4th base behind this. And yeah, nice little setup here in the center with the siege tank placement, but there's just more Zerg. And the Biles are going to clean it right up. The Bane's going to jump on top of this. I think Dark's in a fantastic position, dropping Corrosive Biles on the Liberator. Both going to land. He is going to intercept this very hard with that 2. Well, actually, his +2 Carapace hasn't even kicked in. He's going into Adrenal Glands, got a hive behind this. 78 to 65 workers, 4th base is finishing for Coffee, and trades looking pretty crazy. Dark even getting a 6th base behind this in the forward pocket base. The absolute most forward pocket base. We're seeing a little positional change from Coffee, trying to do his best. You can just tell in his face he's feeling a little nervous. He's trying to do as much as he can with less. Dark at 104, Army supply to 83. The upgrades are really good for our Terran player, though, but +3 Carapace is on the way, +2 melee for Dark. And yeah, got one Ling just being a nuisance. Scouting, but actually being a nuisance. It is about to make a, well, actually, no, that is not going to live. Well, that said, there's going to be a huge, massive push from our Zerg player. And is he going to disjoin him or no? The triple medevacs don't scout this. And, well, it's all coming into the 3rd. 4th base trying to get set up. But I think there's going to be a Bane bust on the planetary before it can even finish, or are these just going to be used defensively? All right, that said, the 3 medevac Marines going in. Yeah, it's going to be a push to the 4th. And Coffee's going to go try to find some damage. But meanwhile, this planetary looks like it's in trouble. Or is it? No, this is forcing Dark mostly back. Is he all armying for 3 medevacs? Oh no! Parasitic bombs on the 3 medevacs are going to be a bit of a problem. Huge Bane bust into the 3rd. And my god, is that going to be saved? It looks like it's going to fall if it's not repaired quickly by one of the gas mining SCVs. It didn't look like Coffee did. So much was going on right there. He just got it in the nick of time. 26 SCVs fall. It's 44 to 78 workers, 111 to 100, 100 army supply for Dark. Just saying what's favored here. Man, this is a crazy, crazy game. And it is still going on, but Dark is so favored right now in terms of economy. The fact that Coffee kept his 4th is really good and sniped that 6 o'clock position base. Was kind of a nice catch. It did disjoint Dark. He does have that going for him, but he's got +2 vehicle weapons going on. And that said, we'll see what happens. Huge Ling run by going in the 4th of that. Could be a Bane bust. It looks like it's going to be Lings. Are there Banes trailing behind it? It's my question. And it is Ling Bane. This is one dead planetary fortress and a lot of workers. Nice response from our Terran player, though. He knows he's going to lose it, but he wants to take out some of this and save what SCVs he can, because he knows he's on his back foot in terms of economy. But he is massing quite the troops. Coffee now ahead in army supply. Has pretty good upgrades. We don't see anything like lurkers coming out of Dark. So that's going for him pretty well. He's retreating off the creep, not denying the spread. But he doesn't want to get the hell out of it. Oh, nice save. Those are very injured medevacs, however. And he's going to try to get whatever value he can. He's trying to force... Actually forces Dark back, pushing him in the middle of the map, clearing creep, getting liberators, getting a siege potential. parasitic bomb actually being used against this. A lot of this bio is surrounded, but the tanks and the libs gonna try to save this, but it's mostly Ravagers actually fighting this, so all of this Liberator tank is gonna be cleaned up ultimately. They do trade out a bit, but I don't think that was worth it for Coffee. Coffee is way behind. He's looking pretty dead at this point. He needs some kind of crazy, cheeky, I don't know, it just looks like it's pretty much over here. Yeah, when a Terran and a Zerg have traded pretty even, you know, it's not looking good for a Terran player, and when they're behind economically too. That is definitely a scary thought. That said, Coffee still down in supply. We'll see what happens here. And yeah, is going to be a bit of a crazy one. A lot of Lingbane Ravager from Dark. Dark is just insanely. There's not much Coffee can really do. I don't really know why he's in this. He's on Hopium for something, but I can't see that something. He's lost, you know, he lost on 2 fronts, taking heavy damage to his 3rd, losing a lot of SCVs, then losing his 4th with a bunch of SCVs, then losing the fight with the army, and kind of using his great setup was used against him by Dark with the army composition, so many Ravagers, etc. And well, the only thing we haven't seen out of Dark, which I'm surprised for, is Infestors, but he's not needed them, and I think this is going to be the push to death right here, right now, as the 3rd base gets pulverized, gets lifted. A lot of SCVs going down, tanks getting sieged, but Banes and Lings going everywhere. Dark does land a Blinding Cloud. Ling's going to jump on top of this. Corrosive Biles get land. On the other side, just a paltry squadron of Marines going in for this. Banelings connecting everywhere, destroying everything. And opening the door, destroying the production. Yeah, that's just game. That is Ogre. Yeah, see, even forced a orbital command center to be made after. It wasn't even a planet because he needed the mules to get where he got. This is insanely over. I really don't understand why Coffee's in this game. At this point, he is just... There's no way to come back at this point. No foreseeable way. He's down to 14 workers. He's looking out for his team. He's trying to do his best. GG's called. Dark takes it for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Not even breaking a sweat. And he is putting a point on the board. Jishi 2-0, and so it is now 3-0 in favor of Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It's up to Coffee to win a map. It's up to XY to do a 2-0 on Cure, which is very unlikely. But if he does so, then it's going to take him winning an ace match. And yes, this has been played, but... Well, that's how it be. And, yeah. We have Coffee versus Dark, game number 2 on Stargazers. Pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. Onward and upward, spawning the upper left-hand corner, representing Invictus Gaming. It is Coffee in the blue. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner, give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Dark in the red. Almost 10 hours stream, knock knock. 10. This is crazy. I did the 3rd tournament cast. I'm a crazy, crazy man. Nothing too cheeky. No pool first from Dark just yet. And Coffee going in. Let's see what he's bringing us with the spice. Is he bringing us some pizzazz? Got a CC going back. Definitely interesting from Coffee in this game. 24-hour stream? I would love to, but that's going to require sleep too, and I'm not in this stuff. I've been going like this for days, I can tell you right now. Yesterday was an 8-hour and 18-minute stream. Day before was 6 hours and 18 minutes. 13 hours and 22 minutes on Saturday. 8 hours and 3 minutes the day before. 7 hours. 11 hours and 15 minutes the day before. Just shy of 6 hours. Tuesday I had under 6 hours, but I casted DreamHack on ESLB on Tuesday for about 7-8 hours. So I actually was streaming, not on my channel, on the other one for about 7-8 hours with Steadfast on Tuesday. Monday, 6 hours. 6 hours. A little less than Sunday. Because I had 11 hours before. Yeah, I've been non-stop. Magic Turtle, I hope you're okay, bud. I got a back-based CC and all you guys. Knock, knock, good to see you. I'm going to try to finish this up. I feel no obligation to do so, but figure if you start it, you might as well, even though it's 2 in the morning. I just have to get my stuff figured out. That said, it's going to be a third base in the back from Dark, setting him up for potential drops. But we do already have some pressure with no wall from Coffee. This is going to allow our Zerg to get a full scout Marine. Going to be running away, trying to run away like hell from those Lings. Getting a scout on the back, potentially denying some mining from the SCV. Orbital's in there, so you can't just load it on in. Marine's going to scare this. Now this Marine's going to be a little more scary. Now the third, it was a little more scary. Hold the phones. Ling's in, but guess what? Hellion should come in and save the day. The SCV delivers the final blow to the drone. I'm already up all night, guys. Now I reached the 10-hour and 1-minute mark of stream. And I'm gonna have to split this all up for YouTube. Spam this night to keep Dave up all night. There we go. The Dark Knight. 4 Hellions pushing across the map. We got 2 more coming in. It's a battle cruiser build. We got a fusion core coming down this behind it. Form Coffee. Even with the scout before, Dark's gonna have a lot of queens, but is he gonna be prepared for battle cruisers? That's the question. We got a big battle cruiser operational coming up from Invictus Gaming's favorite beverage of my choice in the morning. Or apparently right now, it's technically morning. Hellions moving on in. Zelnaga Watchtower taken. And we're going to see good pressure here. Crazy, crazy stuff. Good Hellion pressure in, and, well, see what happens from here from Mr. Coffee. With his battle cruiser build going into Stim. It's on 2 bases, consequently. He's going to... I like this when you're playing against Dark, to set up a wall. Oh, and mining it out. That's actually kind of cool, because he's going to have a wall. But it's going to allow him an escape route, a potential push-out location, and some defense. He might even drop a bunker down there. Honker down layer, just going down at 5 minutes for Dark. Which is actually pretty smart. He's going into his Baneling Nest double. Yeah, it looks like he's going for a Spire setup. Battle Cruiser is getting teleported in somewhere. In the main base. Is taking some damage. And, yeah. There we go. Battle Cruiser jumped into a bunch of queens. Very unlucky. It's going to go down. That's so huge. Look at Dark laughing. Poor Coffee. He's like, oh. Oh, look at these guys. Poor Coffee. Dark was smiling, laughing, and Coffee's like, ah, not my battle cruiser. creep tumor is not going to take it out just yet. Now it is. The Hellions going to catch that. Coffee's really nervous. You can tell he's just feeling the burn after losing that battle cruiser, jumping into where all the queens were literally. Oh, very unlucky. You know darn well. Well, actually, we don't know darn well. Gonna be no more BC production. He's just going into a Marine tank. And this time, well, it's gonna be Link Bane. More from Dark, I think. Yeah, melee Carapace coming. Obviously, no Roachmore in this game. 4th hatch going down at the 4 o'clock position base. The wall is scouted, but the Hellions do clean up the Lings, pushing out for some vision. We don't see any medevacs, though. Okay, there we do. Behind this, there was a switch off to the reactor. We will see what happens. Alrighty. No armory behind us, so these are just plain Jane Hellions. Active creep tumor in the front is going to survive to see everything and continue that creep there, of course. But a bunch is disjointed. The queens. There is Ravagers. Hold the phones. Steadfast would say. And no micro. Oh, beautiful hot pickup, actually. The tank does fall. But, strange trades. Coffee. Aw, poor Coffee. He seems so upset. He knows he's in a bad spot and in a bad way. But you can just see it, his reactions. He's like, Dark is just too OP. Look at Zerg. Look at Dark. Medevac but narrowly escapes. That was actually kind of cool, though. The tank's actually getting some shots off, but not too much. It's a lot of transfuses available. The Marines. The tank actually hoping to get out of there. Actually, if he backs off, he could trigger some interesting stuff. I still got some creep spread there. God damn it, didn't I just clear that? Missed the active creep tumor. Sondo, how have you been, man? Yeah, I've casted 3 tournaments. I don't know if I'm gonna get the full thing. We're gonna get most of this. How you doing, Sondo? Tomorrow we have the OSC mid-season playoffs. After doing all this OSC stuff, I've done even more tomorrow. I got even more tomorrow. This is World Team League. Oh my god, lots of corrosive biles landing on this. Coffee's just looking in a rougher and rougher spot, but at the same time, he's keeping Dark on his toes while he's behind economically. This is like a 2-base all-in from our Terran point. Literally, this is a 2-base all-in. Clearing out some forming Banelings. More being morphed behind us. He's trying to get whatever damage. Microing his behind off. There's so many damn queens. The queens are the problem, and they seem to have infinite transfuses, it feels like. But it's just not happening. GG is called, and Dark with the decisive 2-0. Bringing Dragon Phoenix Gaming up 4-0 against Invictus Gaming. Can XY do anything? Can he give him some points on the board? He's fighting Cure. It's Kirktown. That's all I'm saying. Cure, obviously the favored player. And, yeah. Pretty wild stuff.
Imagine Zerg.
Are my ads at least running regularly now? Now I don't care because it's already... the results are out. Whatever. Balmo 40 casted this. I figured I'd do a Dave cast for posterity, help the World Team League out. I've officially got, guys, in the last few weeks, I've casted ESL EPT cups, open cups, DreamHack, regionals, OSC Rising Star, OSC playoffs, OSC mid-season Master Cup playoffs, I mean, mid-season playoffs, and I've done a few World Team Leagues. The only thing missing is the Dave tournaments. It's insane. It's a lot of casting. That is a lot of coverage of a lot of different events. And I think I have another event coming up, maybe. Actually, I need to check on this. All right, guys. You have to apply. You have to reach out to them, but I'm pretty sure I won't. That would be amazing if I did get an ESL job, honestly. I'd be missing my insurance, but if they'd be like, yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't that be something? Well, I don't cover every Open Cup, so I do feel a little... I mean, I don't feel bad about that, but like I literally streaming yesterday, did a what bullshit stream. It was slow. I just didn't feel like I'd get any viewers doing EPT anyway, and I just was like, I'm gonna be casting a lot. We do cover a lot of StarCraft. Guys, we're looking for YouTube subscribers. If you want to see everything I covered today, it's gonna be split up into 3 different segments, 3 different tournaments, because that's how much I've covered. And this one is the most scuffed because, well, it's the end of the night. No ladder today, no nada, just all casting to 128 YouTube subscribers. At the point of me saying this, 129, somebody just subscribed. Giddy up, thank you. Whoever just subscribed. Very much appreciated. I thought we'd get more guitar views, but we didn't. Huh. Well, hopefully these all export to full quality because I really don't want to download and upload them. But I'm gonna have to do some highlighting before I'm done here. Wait a minute, before I end the evening. All right, this is taking forever. Let's speed it up here. Let's speed it up here. We're just going right into it. We're going right in, raw dog. XY versus Cure. Cure the favored player, of course. Stargazers is the first map for TBT. That's gonna be interesting. Up, 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 up. Final series. Finally of the evening. It's a TBT. Let's hack and go. All right, here we go. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Stargazers, representing Invictus Gaming, it is XY in the blue. Mr. Terran Man. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it is Cure in the red. I don't think we're gonna have player cams for this one. I think there's points off for lack of player cams. Rain G is observing again. I shouldn't be cutting this off, but is going to be a proxy Rax from XY. Proxy 2 Rax from XY. Cure just opening, looking to be pretty standard so far. Does he take his other gas? We'll see. I'm just gauging by the mini map. We can see what's going on. He's going to take his other gas before XY. So Cure actually is behind on his barracks. Funnily enough, that could be a bit of a problem. He's going to go out for the scout. No, he's not. He's going for an expand. Oh, no, he's scouting around here. Actually, he is going to look around a bit. XY looks so young. XY looks like he's playing on a toilet. He does actually look like... I think he might be playing... It's just his chair. It does look a little like he's playing on a toilet, but he also looks like he's like 12. And we'll see what happens from here. Woo-wee. Little Scouterino from Cure is going to let him know what's up. And, yeah. First Reaper's out for XY. We'll see what's happening. And, yeah. Reaper's going to push across. A little bit of chiseling away here from Mr. SEV, man. Yeah. We're gonna see lots of damage from the Reapers. And, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'm only gonna be casting... Oh, yeah, fuck. Thank you. It's been happening as it got later. All right. 6 SCVs have fallen, and we're going to see Zelnaga Watchtower being taken by Cure. On the rebuttal, trying to find some value on the other side of the map. Tech Lab going down for XY. I mean, hell, there's been times I never put the players in the titles for the longest time. But I did a pretty good job of that in OSC today. We're just fizzling out toward the end. Been a long day of casting. Good thing is I don't have to update the score or anything. It's kind of nice. This time. Okay, Reaper is still in the base. Not going to do anything for the moment. Is going to potentially delay this. Oh my god, Cure. Getting some good defense going there. He's going to kill the barracks, which is going to set back XY a little bit there on that ground, but the other one's going to return home. Reapers are not going to have any high ground vision, but they're going to be able to jump in here somewhere. My tooth. My freaking tooth. That's no bueno. Yeah, it's one dead looking barracks by the time it makes its way there. Mule might be able to save it, but the Hellions, the Reapers. The Cyclone gonna chase away the Reapers. And it looks like a Marine tank push. Foul up from Cure, who's getting his CC down. Both players getting their CC down about the same time. XY setting up and prep for a drop. And, yeah. Cure just gonna land his CC down at normal, natural location, mining out the back a bit. Or is he just... No, he's setting up the scout. The Cyclone. And will the barracks fall? That is one dead barracks. Almost makes it home, but XY does not have an SCV in preparation for it. Okay. Army supply in favor of Cure massively. But it's TVT, you have to be cautious. 3 Reapers and a Cyclone holding the Zelnaga. Providing XY some vision that he desperately needs. He's going to land his orbital. A little later, and both players taking their gas at the natural, their third gas. Alright, that said, well, double Vikings out. And, yeah. Looks like Cure is in a fantastic position, despite the proxy racks going wrong for XY. XY's feeling a lot of pressure, with his team breathing down his neck, even not there. Double Ravens pushing out with the Cyclone, the 3 Hellions, and whatever the hell's coming behind it. And the siege tanks. Oh, nice. Interference matrix and auto turret gonna clean a lot of this up, and the numbers are just gonna do it. Tanks gonna siege Cyclone, trying desperately to kill the tanks, but it's not gonna be the case. Ooh, 1 Raven's gonna fall though. The interference matrix helping to clean the tank on the high ground. Vikings gonna clean up the Raven on the high ground as well. GG is called, and Cure takes game number 1 very decisively. And thank you, anybody new trickling in here. If you are, I do appreciate a follow. Smash that follow button. Yeah. Or if you find this on YouTube, you can also smash that subscribe button. That being said, we are moving on to our final game. I'm speed running it. It's Moon Dance. potentially a banger. Can XY bring a point on the board for Invictus Gaming? Very, very tough matchup, let me say, for Invictus Game. The great team, but Dragon Phoenix Gaming, you just feel the power of the Dragon Phoenix. Anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner. Give it up for XY from Invictus Gaming in the blue. And his opponent in the bottom right, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Cure, our red Terran player, up a point. Can XY take one for his team? We'll see on Cheeky Moon Dance. Is he going to go for Proxy Racks again? I don't think so. What's Cure's game plan? We shall see. We shall see here. Barracks going down from both. It looks like it's going to be a standard TBT opener more than likely. I doubt we're going to see anything like a Reaper Fast expand out of XY. It'd be very dicey, especially against Cure. Same from Cure. He's like, well, I might be up against a cheeky XY in game number 2. Let's play it safe. Just a standard double gas opener from both back and home with their barracks. Yeah, Magic Turtle. All right. Gonna get a nice little scout from Cure. He's always playing it safe with that scout. Gotta love to see it because, yeah, I think that 17-18 scout is good for a TVT especially. But this is gonna be all walled off by XY by the time he gets there. Gonna be annoying and cheeky. Cure is gonna notice that it's, well... Okay, Kier's going to get the information. He knows it's just a factory back home. Standard open. We're going to go home. Reaper's going to be on its way out, though. May catch the SEV en route. Depending on what Kier does for pathing or what have you. But there's going to be a Reaper out from Kier as well. He can help save the SEV potentially. Reactor and factory going down for both at pretty similar times. Everything's matching up. But Kier's going to send his Reaper to, well, just the ramp. XY kind of just patrol pathing at the natural. Both looking to take an expansion. I think it's just a gentleman's opener at least. We'll see what happens. We're going to see Reapers, and what's going to happen is going to be double Reaper production. Hellion. Hellion is started from XY. Hellion started from Cure. I think it's going to be Reaper Hellion versus Reaper Hellion. Reactor Reapers. Not the switch. Standard textbook TVT opener from both. But let's see what the plot twist is. Winner of this could be a clean sweep 6-0 for Dragon Phoenix Gaming if Cure takes this game. In World Team League, Code S Week 2, Day 2. Well, that mule, I don't know what that mule was, but certainly was not mining. These guys sweating hard in their final match. Cure, it looks like he's posturing to be aggressive. He's just sitting with a defensive posture yet. He's waiting to group up. It's a mirror build. Starport finishing up for Cure. It looks like a Tech Lab finishing up for XY. But the command centers are going to finish at the same time as the gas is taken a little earlier from Cure, what you need in this. XY is just getting his just now. I think Cure might push with this third Hellion. We shall see. Yeah, we have no momentum. Okay. Last 2 Reapers, 3 Hellions, 5 Reapers. He's going to go push out. Try to get some damage. Try to get some information. If not, is he going to debate and poke at the front and then split off the Reapers? That's what I want to see. That's the important tell. There's some Marines. There's some Reapers. There's a Hellion or 2, but that's it. Big Daddy tanks coming in. Going to defend. And smartly, XY is going up to defend the high ground. And is going to catch... Ooh, he doesn't get the snipe on the right Reapers, but the medevac's actually doing God's work. Oh, buddy. And meanwhile, the tank defends the front line. Trades certainly... Actually, even. Funnily enough, pretty even. Looks like Cure's setting up for a 3cc build. A little earlier. Army supply... Pretty even, honestly. Cure throwing some away, but XY is going for a Marine drop. Funnily enough, well, Marine Reaper drop in a Hellion. Okay, now to drop. He's just... What was that? He was just going out to get map presents, I guess. Oh, just before... Yeah. That is true. That's a good point, Magic Turtle. That is a good point. Very astute maneuver from Magic Turtle. And you know what? We're going to see the fire cars and the firemen with the Cyclone and the Raven go push from Cure as XY goes out with the tank. Oh, no. Interference Matrix on the medevac is going to mean that's going to mean a lot of trouble. Vikings greeting Vikings, I think. Oh, XY actually taking the lead with the Marine even on that first set of Vikings, but this is awkward. XY actually had the tools to take care of this, but you know something? Oh no, the Vikings deflecting the Raven. This is looking kind of rough for Cure. Well, actually, they're kind of rough for XY, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's more for XY. Cure. Yeah, there's just not much back to defend at home, and Cure can't break the tank line. There's high ground advantage with the Vikings. XY can't do it. I think Cure just takes this here with this push. He's going to clean up too many of these workers. The Hellion, the Reapers, the Siege Tank. Everything just stacking up in damage. Even as they lose some value and get surrounded. 31 workers fell. Oh my god, what a bloodbath. And with that said, I think Cure just seals the deal. GG. Dragon Phoenix Gaming seals the deal and cleans it up. And that was week 2, day 2 of a World Team League with a clean 6-0 for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. And to wrap it up again, it was a 5-1, I think. No, it was 4-2. It was either 4-2 or 5. No. Yeah, it was 4-2 for Team GP versus Shopify Rebellion. And that, my friends, imagine, Terran. Imagine these games. Imagine Cham. Folks, that marks the end of it. Thank you all for watching. And it's a wrap. I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't really anticipating doing this, but we just figured we'd marathon man it. Thank you all very much. Gonna have these all up on YouTube soon. Next is, it has to be naturally when in 7 hours, and Drick, it's like, oh, do it. Dude.
Am I? Or am I
Sando,
so
thank you for the
that
tier
just
1 at
blew
9
your
months.
mind?
No.
Sando __ just subscribed. No.
No. I don't think I can do it. 5.5 hours. I have a group thing, and tomorrow I have the mid-season playoffs for OSC. 5.5 hours, I really doubt I'm going to be doing it. If I am up, I'm going to probably be sleeping then, and everything's all hecked up. But you know what? I've had a lot of really good stuff here. And before things trail off too much, this honestly was the dipping of the... We had some heavy-hitting games today and heavy-hitting tournaments. This was just one of many cast of World Team. One of a couple. No, I can always cast it after the fact if I need to. Would love to. I did shitty on World Team League, but that's no offense, but I think Steadfast would be sucking right now too. To be honest with you, this is the time where everybody fizzles out. But he doesn't smoke too, so it'd be a lot better. And he's younger. But anyway, there's a tournament on average every 4 hours around the clock to cast. Well, I'd prefer the paying tournaments, but you know, we can't always get what we want. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. We are going on to Dave just spitting facts to raid somebody in a bit. I gotta give the thank yous because we had a lot of shit happen today, I think. Can't even remember, I'm so shot. And yeah. Let me do this. We're gonna give the thank yous to everybody, and then we're gonna wrap it up and go on to raid somebody here. Oof. All right. And with that said, I'm not I mean, I don't know, man. 5.5 hours is a little earlier. But let's just take a look here. Gonna give the thank yous. Thank yous. All right, real quick while I get it ready for a raid. Huge thanks. I already know to the $200 donated from Nazaro Bari. Thank you, Reza. I don't know why this is down on the bottom. Thank you, Draket, for the cheers. And thank you, everybody that's been on, that's mods, including Draket and Magic Turtle. And everybody that was lurking around here. That I hate this because it shows if people were lurking and they may get mad that they were. But whatever. We are going to go on. Yeah, I've been doing a shit ton of cast. I did 3 things. We're going to split this up. I'll post the VOD and then I have to highlight them. And then we'll get out to YouTube, which will take some hours for 3 things to process. Thanks for the followers. Slug 2004, Sly Ostrich, Pommy 27, Sultan Shivani. Can't remember what the name is in Korean. New Bets, Big Red, by the way, Zandomat, Sergeant SXXE, Tommy Z, Shadown. Thank you for the follow. You didn't realize he wasn't following low. Lucky God, Linksys Zero, Greedy Bastard, Lex Camp, Alex E Camp, X Willie.